I think we have time have passed 3 p.m. However, since it's such a rare opportunity for us to get all these teachers from 2 countries, despite the challenge of internet connection, Brunei and Timor-Leste, maybe if you have questions, can you type in the chat box and ask questions? You can type in Thai or in English, and we can ask the teachers and then we will select, or if you don't type, if any of you would, I will take about 1 or 2 questions. Please raise your hand and then I will call your name if you have questions. I'll take 1 or 2 before we wrapped up. มีคำถามไหมคะ or type? Okay, I see one hand. เห็น1 ท่านนะคะ ท่านช่วยเปิดไมโครโฟน เดี๋ยวนะคะช่วยเปิดไมโครโฟนแล้วก็แนะนำตัวด้วยค่ะ
ประกอบมณีโรจน์จากสงขลาครับเรียนถามผ่านไปยังวิทยากรแต่ละท่านว่าการจัดการเรียนรู้โดยผ่านทางออนไลน์ในช่วงโควิดนี้ถ้าประเมินความสำเร็จหรือความพึงพอใจคะแนนเต็ม10ให้สักเท่าไหร่ถ้าให้ไม่เต็มเพราะเหตุใดครับ
Okay, so the questions to I think I will who will be the one who respond? Let's say the question is that if you evaluate yourself on the COVID satisfaction situation, how do you, Nulia, let me ask you, let me ask Nulia, if you have to rate your satisfaction on the situation of the learning during COVID, the question from Mr. Prakop, what would you rate the satisfaction in the view of school leader?
For me as a school leader, maybe just in my school, the satisfaction is maybe not really 100%, maybe can be say 80%, because as we mentioned just now, Brunei is not totally locked down for a long time. So back to school face-to-face is only started last year. So our student learn face-to-face is, I mean, not really affected with the COVID. So I can rate it about 80%. Maybe the 20% left to when the lockdown is happened last year. And then when they're coming back face-to-face to school, we are trying our best, myself as school leader and as well as my teacher, how to, how to cover the lesson as much as we can. So maybe to simplify, the satisfaction is about, for me, about 80%.
Okay, great. Thank you, Nulia. I'd like to move to the next questions on the chat box. This question addressed to Ratna. Okay, the question in the chat box is, for students with significant needs, meaning students with special needs, did their challenge increase during COVID? And how do you deal with those problems?
Oh, that is the main stress for the parents during the school closure, because the parents express that the children long for their teachers, long for their friends, and they are longing to go back to the school. But for some of the students, especially the student with autism, they have problems, because they have changes with their routine, So at school, at home, there's a behavior problems, arise when because of the school closure for a long time, for 3 months. So it's hard for the parents to get when the school open, and hard for the parents to get the children to going back to school, because the routine has been changed, So it's a bit, like anxiety. It creates anxiety and stress for, especially for the parents. So they also cannot, control the use of, like handphone, internet unnecessarily, because that's why they are not, agree when the Ministry of Education recommend to use the online teaching and learning for the student, for the child. So they turn to like a blended learning, or use home-based learning, but then using the online learning, because that's the problem. They cannot control. They're afraid that the child cannot control with the use of internet unnecessarily. Yeah.
Thank you, Ratna. That seems to be the more challenge.
Yes.
Thank you to addressing that. Last questions. I like to ask Mama Lu, and Fatin can help translate this. The question is about having the parents teaching students at home. Will there be any difficulties, or the student will have a learning loss? But the question was addressed to the early childhood level, but at this stage, these teachers haven't handled the early childhood, but you're teaching primary students. So I think the questions you can help answer.
Kalau dilihat dari anak SD, ada perbedaan besar sebelum COVID dan sesudah COVID. Tapi COVID belum selesai. Kalau orang tua yang mengikuti, mengenal pendidikan awal, itu tidak ada perbedaan. Yang belajar di sekolah juga sukses untuk belajar di rumah. Itu bagi orang tua yang mengerti implementasi sekolah awal di rumah. Tapi ada juga perbedaan bahwa anak itu terlantar karena kurangnya pendidikan dari orang tua. Contohnya saja ada TPC atau PR atau materi yang diberikan tidak sempat diselesaikan. Nah, itu adalah tugas kita sebagai guru untuk menunggu di sekolah, untuk melakukan evaluasi atau feedback dari siswa-siswa yang ada di rumah. Disitulah kita bisa merevisi kembali. Bukan berarti anak-anak tidak tahu, tapi itu adalah motivasi dari kita bagaimana siswa itu bisa betul-betul tahu materi yang kita berikan. Kalau sudah mereka tahu, ya kita bisa melanjutkan. Kalau belum, ya kita harus revisi kembali. Jadi yang kedua, COVID juga memberikan kesempatan baik. Kita ada proyek ASC. Di situ untuk Timor Leste baru pertama kali diizinkan siswa saya untuk akses handphone. Jadi saya sangat-sangat bersyukur untuk komite PMCA. Jadi sekolah saya menjadi contoh untuk seluruh sekolah di Timor Leste bahwa siswa SD sudah diizinkan oleh orang tua sekolah, bahkan Menteri Pendidikan untuk menggunakan handphone untuk belajar online. Jadi itulah kelebihan yang sekolah saya dapat. Terima kasih untuk itu.
ขอบคุณมากค่ะ so thank you very much Mama Lu, obrigada. This is a good experience and sharing from Mama Lu from Timor Leste, because you see that the importance of linkage of helping parents to understand and to be able to help the student, it's important. So more can be learned from all the experience. So I think the time now has been, I think we have passed the time that we have set, but I'm very thankful for all of you that have a lot of patience to be with us even until now. Believe it or not, we still have like over 100 participants with us, despite that we extended to the time, and despite all the challenges that we have. So let me take this opportunity to thank the presenters, three very excellent lady from Brunei Darussalam, Madam Ratnawati, Mrs. Lim Songo, and Dayang Nurlia from Brunei Darussalam, and also from Timor-Leste, Mama Lu or Mrs. Lourdes. All of them are Princess Mahachakri Award Foundation recipient. You can see how great they are from what they share with you. The Princess Mahachakri Award Foundation will find knowledge and information, and we will create platform like this for you to learn from each other, learn from the experience from the best from many countries, and at the same time learn from the best teacher in Thailand as well. So we will be happy to create this type of sessions to be series every now and then. So stay tuned for all the sessions like this. And I also would like to take this opportunity to thank all of you, all the teachers who spend time to be with us. You're still with us until now นะคะขอบคุณมากๆที่มีความอดทน Thank you very much for your patience despite all of those. You're the true fan of Princess Mahachakri Award Foundation. And I also like to thank the team behind the scene who try to make this possible despite all many challenges. We're learning together. Thank you for the journey, and I hope you will join the journey with Princess Mahachakri Award in many, many years and be part of the sharing of experience to help other teachers and to help the students despite all the challenge in COVID. So ขอบคุณมากๆค่ะ Thank you very much and have a good afternoon. Oh, by the way, we will have a record this on Princess Mahachakri Award website. You can check out the website and help spread the news. We're happy to have you. Thank you very much. ขอบคุณมากค่ะ สวัสดีค่ะ